Hello everyone, it's just a dad. Today I'm going to do a mopping test on this Roborock QX Revo from Costco. We're going to check its corner cleaning capability. We're going to see how well it mops up these muddy paw prints, long hairs, and a little bit of obstacle avoidance. I did buy this with my own money. I got it from Costco. It retails for $550. Okay, let's tell the Roborock QX Revo to go clean the corner test area. We're going to do vacuum and mop. I've got it on, let's do 24 of water level. Yep. And then 2 passes. Let's tell it.
Starting selective room cleaning.
All right, the first thing it's going to do is going to fill the internal water tank up with water. It's going to wash the mop pads. That's going to do 2 things. Clean the mop pads, but it also gets them nice and wet. And we'll see how well it's going to clean up this big mess over here. Now, it's not going to do very well in the corner. It doesn't have a side brush that extends. That requires more money. Long hair, some of it could get wrapped around the brush roller. Now, it is going to do 2 passes on the muddy paw prints. So we will get some smearing, but at least on the second pass, it might capture more of the mud. Obstacle avoidance is going to be very minimal with that sensor. And you can hear it spinning the mop pads. You can hear a pump kick on, and you can even hear the dirty water pump. This usually takes about 2 minutes, and it's also going to do this whenever it completes the job.
Mop washed. Resuming cleaning.
All right. It says resuming, but it's the first time it's cleaning it. All right, it's going to travel to the... Okay, so we're going to see... Looks like it can sort of sense that poop was there. Gets pretty close to it, but I would like for it to stay a little farther away, but all right, it is vacuuming and mopping as we speak right now. So it looks like it did avoid it relatively okay. Now again, it's going to do the perimeter of the room first, and then it's going to go back and forth and make the straight lines. It's laying down some good water. Not too bad of a job, not too bad. There are some long hairs wrapped around the side brush. All right, not too bad. Now I love the app because it shows an obstacle. It doesn't say what it was, but at least it says there's an obstacle there. Again, this is an original Q Revo design. They've come out with newer ones for long hair. They prevent it from wrapping around that side brush, but this has a place. I would like to see this under $500. This should be about a $400 robot. Not bad, a little smearing. But at least if you do end up getting it, you're going to get that long warranty from Costco, and you're going to have a great user experience. I mean, because it uses the same Roborock app that even the more expensive ones use. Well, it's doing a good job. It has to, the mop pads have captured that dirt. They have to take it now back to the base station and get washed off. And you can decide that in the app, whether it's 10 minutes up to 25 minutes, or if it's by room. And again, it didn't clean the corner, but you know, there are no, that it does a pretty good job right up next to the wall. And again, I got this set on 2 passes. So the first pass should go left, right, and then the second pass should go up, down. Now it is able to go under some furniture. Looks like it doesn't like to go under there too far. And we're going to check this all over when it's done. So it looks like the second pass, it's doing the perimeter. Huh. Some Q Revos do, some don't. So now it's going to go back and forth this way. And we can see that all in the app in live view. Pretty cool. Looks like it did end up getting the long hairs off of the side brush. The mop got them off. I saw them spin around the mop, so. And the mud is pretty much gone. You know, for everyday mopping, this is going to do a great job. There's the suction on high. It's actually not as loud as I thought it was going to be. Yeah, you just want it to get you don't want it to get that close. Some of the more expensive ones will stay farther away from it, but
Finished cleaning.
all right, it's all done.
Returning to dock.
Okay, it's going to travel back to the dock. Now, this does not have any dirt detection sensor. There's no technology to tell it to go back and remop that area. It's just going to wash the mop pads with room temperature water. Then it's going to dry them with hot air. And it's going to auto empty the dustbin.
Emptying dustbin.
A little on the loud side.
Starting to wash the mop.
So again, this is what I would consider Gen 1. Dustbin, emptying's noisy. They don't mitigate long hairs. As Roborocks have progressed, they've taken care of all of that stuff. And the Q Revo lineup is very extensive. I don't even have the Costco ones on here. These are the ones off the website and Amazon. So this again falls in the category of the 2R3W, which is probably 3 or 4 years old. Again, these newer models, higher suction power. They got an anti-tangle side brush. They still have the single brush, but they have 10 millimeter mop lift, which is a little bit higher. And then as you work your way up, more expensive, more features, but features that can help. And then we get into the flagships, the Curve X, which that's a $1,500 robot, but Costco has one that's competing with that. That's this one right here, the QX Revo Ultra. It's a weird name, I know. Very specific to Costco. That's the one sitting right next to it. And that's only $950 at Costco. So for $400 more, you do get a much better robot with a lot more advanced features that help mitigate long hair, extra moppings, and things like that. $550, I'm not upset at that price point because you do get the filters. You get extra filters and dust bags and mop pads, which is about a $100 addition. So that does make it about a $400 robot. And plus you get I've heard about this world famous Costco return policy. What return policy? I mean, tell me some stories about your Costco return policy. I've heard people returning couches after a year of heavy usage and stuff. So let me know I've never encountered Costco before. This is my first time. And I had to buy it online. I'm pretty anxious to go to a Costco. Now that I have a membership, I want to see what exactly is in the store. And are these even in the store, or are they just online only? I'm wanting to learn as much as I can about Costco. It seems like fun. All right.
Mop washed.
Now the fan, it's turned the fan on, is very quiet. I can barely hear it. So yeah, there's the long hairs. So you are going to get some long hair wrap. They did get the ones off of this. It did clean the mop pads really well. And we can see, I do love, there's so many things I love about Roborock robot vacuum cleaners. And the dustbin, yeah, it emptied. But you will have to be cleaning that filter a lot.
Charging.
So yeah, very happy with it. The price point is a little high, but you do get those free items, which I'm glad to see. Now, hopefully I'll become a Costco affiliate. I do buy these with my own money, but the way I can do this for a living is if I put a link to it in the show description notes, and the product won't cost you anymore, but it'll take you to Costco or to Amazon or to Walmart, wherever it's for sale. And then if you end up purchasing it, I get a small commission from the sale. That's just a huge way of helping support my channel. That way I can buy these robots. I only bought these because of people leaving comments. So I look at my comments. This is kind of like our YouTube channel. I only bought that Ecovacs X9 over there because everybody was telling me how highly it's been rated on the internet. And so I had to buy it, but I was very underwhelmed with it. I'm not going to give it just a dead sticker seal of approval. I have very high standards when it comes to it. Now, this not being the best robot, but price point. You're going to have a great user experience. Is it going to clean the absolute best? No, but it requires more money. So for this price point, I think it does an excellent job. Just maybe put it on maybe have it clean your house twice a week, something like that. Again, I can't say thank you enough. I really do appreciate everybody's support. I have a website called justadadapproved.com. So if you want a quick, simple way to where you can go see which robots I approve of, I'll try to put these on there. I'll have to come up with a page called Costco. Right now I've got Amazon and Walmart. So if you click on those, even on my website, if you click on that little link, it's going to take you to Walmart, Amazon. And if you purchase the product won't cost you anymore, but I get a small commission from the sale. Hopefully, again, I'm going to apply. I haven't looked into it, but I'm going to apply to be a Costco affiliate. So hope it goes through. Again, let me know what other Costco products you'd like me to review. I do review other products besides robot vacuum cleaners. I do lots of robots, lots of vacuum cleaners, lots of Tinicos, coffee makers. I did coffee makers for 2 years, but I do the basic ones. I don't get into those really high, super expensive coffee makers. So really do appreciate everybody's support. Again, if you could, please like and subscribe, and thanks for watching.